No, I forgot to hit the live button. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh guys, I'm so sorry. I just realized I forgot to hit the live button um, for the show, the go live button for the show for YouTube. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. But anyways, oh wow. I don't know. Should I do this again? Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I screwed up big time. I've been doing the whole show, all through Twitch, and I messed up. Sorry, guys. Alrighty, well, let's start the show once again, over again, and let's for YouTube guys. Yeah, we are leaving. We are leaving for the orbit here, man. Oh my goodness. Well, as you know, Bitcoin is broken out, right? I'm sure you know that. Hey, we've been talking about this, right, for quite some time. This triangle, this symmetrical triangle, and we went sideways, right? We talked about this at the Crypto shows. We talked about this in the morning, and now we've broken up, and we've also broken higher here. And so the question is, right? Is there an opportunity so that we can jump in? Should you buy now? Should you jump in? Well, we're going to talk about that and more. And what's going on with Ethereum? Is there an opportunity to buy on Ethereum? We'll talk about that as well. So let's head down. Let's take a look at Bitcoin first. Oh my goodness, it's just great to be alive. Great to be here and watching Bitcoin take off, man. Unbelievable. Bitcoin has taken off, and I can't believe it. So it's great to see this, right? I know that this is the bull market, but it's sometimes hard to see, hard to believe that just day after day it's going to be like this for a very long time, just up, up and away. Especially when you suffered through the bear market, right? But anyways, we've suffered, right, and we're still here, and we deserve it. So now we're cashing in. As you can see, there was a W right here, a little bit of a W right here that you could have counted on the hourly. It's not the greatest, but it still works, and you know it probably topped out above the breakout level, which creates the other W, which creates a cascading effect, right? On the prices, right? There you go. So almost there. So yeah, you could say, hey, you know what? This almost broke out to here to the top of that W, and there we go. We're going higher, right? And how high are we gonna go? How high are we gonna go? Well, if you've been watching, we've already talked about this many times. We're gonna go to what? That's that. The $43,000 level, probably just a little bit more than that, or 43,100. Creating a new high, creating a new cycle. It's time to buy. Oh man, great! This is so awesome, right? So awesome to watch. Alrighty, so what's the choices that we have if we go down to the lower time frame? Can we find anything? Right? No, not really on the 15. Let's go down to the 5 minute time frame, right, and see what we see there. And yeah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. So here we go. We see a nice little W on the 5 minute, right? Like you could do this all day. You could do this all freaking day. You could sit down in your computer with this bull market and just look for the 5 minute, right? And see if there's any W's and take them. It's really simple. And I know I know that it's just a 1-to-1 ratio, right? That's okay, right? Because in this bull market, right, there's good, yeah, it's gonna fail sometimes, right? There's the 1-to-1. It's gonna fail sometimes, but but there's the majority of times it's gonna do very well. Not only work, right, and give you a payday, but also give you a lot more. So you could either take profits here and or take partial profits here, or set the stop to break even. That's all up to you. But if you set the stop to break even and then you wait for the ones that give you a little extra, you'll get some more. You'll always make more money than you possibly will lose. If you just sat and did that all day in the Bitcoin space, it's just amazing how this is, man. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, one more time, man. That's like one more time, one more time. We are leaving. Yes, we are leaving. We are leaving. All right, let me just see how you guys doing in the chat room there. Sorry about that. I thought I started I started the stream, and I did not hit the go live for the live stream on YouTube. But hey, we're here, right? It's all good. Okay. Let's go over to Ethereum and find out what's going on with Ethereum, right? Ethereum, right? It's breaking out just like it broke out exactly like Bitcoin. I really thought that it would at least try to shake out some weak hands before it actually started to pump, but it decided not to. It created lots of W's here and then another one, and now we're off to the races here. Is there a chance that we could come back to test this 13 EMA on the hourly? Probably with Ethereum. That's a likely candidate. It loves to do that. It loves to shake out people because a lot of people go high leverage on Ethereum, and then it likes to shake them out. But again, surprise, W's have been hard to find on the 5 minute on Ethereum, but they are there. They are there, and so yeah, there's another one where you can actually see right here, right, and then you could have made some money, and maybe take a stop to break even. But again, if you do that with Ethereum, it likes to wick you out, right? Loves to wick people out because a lot of people take Ethereum with high leverage, so it has to come and no, no, you cannot. You cannot do that, my friend. So yeah, be careful with the high leverage, right? Because the Ethereum, because it will smack you in the face and smack you on your butt really, really fast. All right, so if you like all this, right, and you're enjoying the show, remember, guys, there's a special algorithm. You need to like, subscribe, and bell button and all. Like, subscribe, bell button and all. Don't forget that. That's very important, right? Because you want to get the world to know about Bitcoin. You need to share this with everyone. You hit the share button too. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it on LinkedIn, and get this message out to the people. All right. So, how do we trade this, right? Well, the safest route, unfortunately, is not the prettiest, right? If you want to jump in on this, right, you could jump in right here. It's okay. It's a little bit chasey, and you shouldn't chase. But if you did, right? If you do, right? Chasey. I don't even know if that's a word. If you did, that's okay because hey, you know what? This thing, once we break here, we're going to I think it was like we talked about this, right? We talked about this thing, right? Once we break here, it's going to all-time highs finally, and then probably going a lot higher at the $1,400. So we have to break this level, right? But it looks like it will, right? I think this W, right, causes the break of the of this whole move here. So if we, yeah, there we go. So if we take that W, right, that last W that it did, take it up here, so it breaks it up higher. So we're going up to the $1,400 mark at the very least. So you can see that's a very big risk to reward ratio. But unfortunately, the percentage that you have to risk is 6%, 6.7%. Unfortunately, you have to go that high because there's a lot of high leverage people, and Ethereum loves to wash those people out. So that's the safe route. Now, another way where you could end up not just holding your stuff in your hands, right? Holding the family jewels in your hand, right? Is you can also do what is basically the fibs, right? Just use the 61.8 and suggest maybe off of that last the last turn here, and then see if it comes back to you on the 61.8. Again, there's a chance that you could end up, holding the family jewels in your and not watching this thing go higher. So just keep that in mind. If you're willing to accept that, right, and just go, okay, next bus in 20 minutes, so good on you. So that's another way you could play this, because again, Ethereum loves to wash out the high leverage players before it actually goes higher. So keep that in mind. Right, maybe this time it's not. This time is different because I thought it was going to do it again, and it didn't. All right, so remember, I have Pandora's Wallet on sale. We're getting a lot of people joining our group, right? Thank you, everyone that's new to joining our group. Well, just so you know, we have a new administrator. His name is ODOT, right? He is our administrator of both the DJ15 token holders group and the Pandora's Wallet group. He's going to make sure that everybody's like behaving themselves, right? He'll greet new people that are coming into both the groups, and also help you with some questions as he learns the ropes of the channel. So yeah, so please, if he answers one of my questions, right? I've asked him to like look through the questions that people are sending me, and if he can answer them, he will answer them, and I'll probably answer them as well, so that he at the same time, so that he can learn exactly how to answer the questions properly. Okay, so don't get mad if he answers your question, right? That's his job right now, is to answer questions you send me, so that you're not just sitting there waiting too long for me to answer them, especially if he can answer them. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Also, if you want to get into the DJ15 token group, you can do so. Yeah, just by buying the token here on Uniswap. Unfortunately, yeah, the fees are extremely high right now. Extremely high. One person sent an email complaining that he had to pay $60 to do a trade on Uniswap. And he's thinking that it's our fault, my token's fault, and whether or not it's my token, he thinks it's the token or Ethereum's fault. Nope, it's all your fault. For everybody's interested in buying tokens, buying assets on Uniswap, so that they're more anonymous. So that's what's happening. Prices are going higher because there's only so much space in the blockchain, and the miners need to get paid, and so that's why they're using up all the they're asking for more and more money. Now, of course, will be an upgrade to Ethereum in the future to reduce the fees by burning the fees instead of giving it to the miners, and then having it algorithmically calculated instead of the free market. I'm not sure how well that's going to go. Not sure how well. Hopefully, they can pull that off, right? Alrighty. Oh wow, 2,700 people. Wow, that's incredible, man. That's not a new record, right? My record was 5,000. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you all for participating, hitting the like, hitting the subscribe, right? Only 700 likes, man. That's a little low. But let me see if you guys have any questions for me. and maybe I can answer them. Okay, let's see here. Rising wedge. No, it's not a rising wedge. What about USDT? You know what? I think USDT might get a pass. I really think it might get a pass. Um, because the OCC is saying, hey, you know what? Banks, if they want, they can accept it and hold it as dollars in their balance sheet. Let's see here. It's going faster now. Do you recommend some books or courses to learn trading? Um, yes, I do. You could go to therationalinvestor.com in order to learn how to trade. That's where I learned how to trade. Right? You can do so by typing in therationalinvestor.com davincij15.com, or if you want to learn just a little lady strategy, you could also go and you'll get $50 off their course here. Also, you could also go to www.davincicodes.net. No, I spelled it wrong. Oh man, it's because my fonts are so small. Codes. There we go. And it's like, yeah, it's really hard to see. But all right, so you can head here, and then if you head over to free videos, right, and log in, right, you'll see some free videos. Oh, no, I'm not gonna log in with that. All right, so yeah, yeah. So if you're interested, you can get some free videos on how to trade the little lady style. Those are some ideas on how to trade. There you go. So let's see what else you guys got for me. Stream data coin. Can we reset BTC down again? Can retest? Can we retest BTC down again? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll sell my stash to get Bitcoin down so you can buy it. How about that? Oh my God. Is there a good Euro stablecoin project? Not that I'm aware of, but I'm sure there probably is. Right? Chainlink and Polkadot. Yeah. Okay, fine. Chainlink. Let's Link Marines. Let's line up. Let's take a look at what's going on with Link. Link. You know what? I only care about the Bitcoin price because. You know why? I want more Bitcoin. I want more Bitcoin. I don't want more dollars. I want more Bitcoin. Dollars are for chumps, man. Chumps. Bitcoin is for winners. And if you notice here, it's come back quite a bit. And I think it's tired of going down. We've come all the way to 61.8 and bounced off of it. I think it's tired. I think it's done. I think we're done here, right? And if we go to the last nice, beautiful W, right, which is where you should go to, you can see, oh, no, it's not quite 78.6, but yeah, it's almost there, and almost at the 78.6. And we're definitely below the, oh, wait a minute, that's the 88.6. We're below the 78.6. Oh, my bad. My bad. And so this is the 78.6. Okay. Yeah. So, that's right. Look at that. So this is a prime location to buy. So this is a location to buy. This is where I last bought, right? So yeah, I think I might get some right now. Why not? I'm going to get some. Why not? Get a small. I'll get a small bag. Get another small bag of Doritos here. There we go. Looks like I've gotten a couple doubles, and didn't get notified of that. So I'm gonna have to go over my little lady coins and find out why I'm not getting notifications on my doubles, because I have more money in the account. Yeah. So let's find out. I'm gonna have to find out what's going on there. Alrighty, it's just Ethereum. I mean, not Binance. Their API is just not the greatest. That's the one thing that they're weak at is the third party support. It's horrible. It's horrible. But everything else in the business model in Binance is really good. All right. Alrighty. So I wonder if there's a W coming in. You know what? This might form a W if we roll back here, right? Because if this thing's like okay, I'm not gonna make it, right? Let's see what happened here. Yeah, sold box. That's what I must have sold. I must have got a double. All right, let's see here. Where did I sell it at? It's no, it's not box. It's, oh man, I'm reading it wrong because it's BQX. Just got my link. I got linked up. And there we go. I got paid again. Sweet. Sweet. I like that. I like getting paid. It always feels good. It looks like alt season is starting to happen, right? Did you hear that pop? I'm sure you did, right? Imagine that happening every day, 5 or 6 times, right? Well, that would be cheap. That'd be a slow day. Imagine it happening 27, 30 times. That back in the days, that's how much it was. If you go through my Twitter, right? Okay, at DaVinci J15. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see if we can find last weekend doubles. Okay, 2016. Okay, there we go. Right? I mean, I've had like so many doubles. I had days where I had like one day where I had like 30 doubles. Right? And 2 doubles in one day. There we go. Those were the days, man. It was just so much fun. Right? And they're coming. They're coming back. That's coming again. Where we're just getting doubles. I can't find the one where I mentioned how many doubles I got. But yeah, I was doubling up my money all the time in Bitcoin, not dollars. Keep that in mind. Bitcoin. So that's the key thing. So imagine that, right? And then Bitcoin's at 20K. All right, that's how it gets done. Right? The little old lady style. Just so you know. Great. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah, we're leaving to the moon. There is very low probability. I can tell you right now, there's a low probability, right? I wouldn't say never, but I'm going to say a low probability that the price action, right, right here, below, like right here and below, right? All this below, the odds of us coming back below that is very slim, very slim. Not possible, but it's slim, ever. I mean, ever. Right? Once we get to 43,000, don't think so, but don't think so. You're not getting Bitcoin at $33,000. Those cheap days are over. It's not impossible, of course. I'd give it a 20% chance that we get down here, and an 80% chance that you never see it again. Okay. Right? Never say never, right? Because then that always bites you in the butt. Alrighty. Yeah, Ethereum just leaving the building, not trying to test people, right? Seeing if you can oh my God, scream down and then come back up. Really, Ethereum, you're so known for that. I'm surprised you're not You're not bothering people right now. You're not bothering the bulls. That's pretty good. That's very nice of you, right? Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Uh, Next is all right. Next question. Let's see what other questions you guys have for me tonight. You know what? Today I'm going to be configuring my. I just purchased a MacBook Mini. No, a Mac Mini, right? Because I want to see how well it runs Wirecast. Because I'm using my Wirecast. My Wirecast is running on a Threadripper, 32 cores, 64 threads, right? High-end graphics card of what I think 3990, right? And what's it got up to 64 gigs of RAM, right? And the computer is running close to thermal limits. Thermal limits. Wirecast is running fine, but the computer is running close to thermal limits just to keep up with Wirecast. That doesn't make any sense, if you ask me. That shouldn't be happening. Right? So, I'm glad this computer is working. But I'm hearing that Wirecast it doesn't cause the M1 to even flinch. And so I'm looking forward to that. Alrighty. Um, and then yeah, there's no fan noise, right? Because I'm sure you guys can hear the fan noise, right? It ramps up and then cools down a little bit. Shall I buy Bitcoin now? I want to join the ride. Yes, you should dollar cost average in now. I would be dollar cost averaging. 30-minute candle closing. Alrighty, let's take a look. I don't think there's going to be much action on a 30-minute candle, right? I don't think we'll see any kind of action. Jackson, yeah, it's closed already, and yeah, there's no action. Let's go down to 5-minute. No action. It's just probably just gonna. Looks like it's gonna dump and then create a W, giving you a chance to run this on another long. And of course, if that happens, of course, we don't know if that's going to happen or not, right? We're just speculating. We're going to have another W here. So if that happens, you can take this point right here. That's assuming that's the top point, and then take it to see this thing. Oh, this is on Ethereum. All right, let's head over to Bitcoin. Let's go down to the 5 minutes, see if there's any action. Actions to you. Yeah, maybe we'll form another W, right? It looks like a mirror, almost a mirror image of Ethereum. Maybe we'll do this, right? And then of course you can take this, right, to new highs. Not new highs, but you can take this a little bit higher. And then, set to stop the break even, see if we can carry it higher, a little bit higher than the small amount that you're going to get with this current W. This current W is not very deep. And that's assuming that it doesn't dump down heavy all the way down to the breakout line, right? You just don't know. We're just assuming here that we're getting ahead of ourselves. We have to wait for the price action to finish and give us a direction. And yeah, so that takes us up to 38,600. Very good, very good. So, nothing to do right now. If you're a trader, you have to wait. You have to put your hands underneath your pants and wait for it to give you a sign, because you don't want to be FOMOing it too early, right? Because this thing will hurt you real bad. Yeah, let's take a look at what you guys have to say. First, let me see how many of you are in the stream. All right, 27,000 still. 2,700. Not 27,000. I wish 27,000. Man, I'd be so happy if that. Man, oh wow, 20. I'm still happy now. I mean, like, are you kidding? This is great. 2,600 of you guys. I'd like you guys to come all over to my place, man. Come on, let's party. Oh man, I'm sure you'd like that, right? Oh man, it's great. It's great to be here, guys. Great to be here. All right, so let me see what else you guys got for me. Come on, I want some questions. I want some cool questions. I recommend putting a small amount, say $10, into a small alt. Yes. Some coins in a time like this. Yes, definitely, definitely. So like lotto ticket, man. Lotto ticket, man. You go with the like the, the small $1 million or $2 million small cap coins, or maybe even like as high as $5 million. Yeah, throw it in there. Like, come on, lotto tickets, man. You have a less chance with a lotto ticket. With this ticket, right, the odds of you winning are a lot better, right? A lot better. You have a higher odds of winning um, with alts, right? Just throwing $10 at an alt and see what it does, right? My professor, right, Brian Beamish. Do you know how much he put into an alts at the time, and people were laughing at him? $2, $3, $4, and then he took those $3 and $4 alt purchases, and using just a little lady strategy, right, brought that up to $1 million. $1 million. He started off with $450 and brought it to $1 million, right, with the little lady strategy. So, yeah. So don't get it twisted. That can get you some serious dough, right? Those altcoins, man. So yeah, get in with small amounts of money, and you'll see some serious returns. Returns that will just blow your mind. How much will ETH go in this bull market? Well, I did have I do have a video where we talked about it with Chris, where we thought both Bitcoin and Ethereum was going to, right? If you want to know where that video is, let's talk. Let's just bring that up right now. Let's bring up my video with Chris, and it was on the New Year's Day, right? And so let me just quickly get there. And so you'll see it because Chris is in the video over here. This is our predictions, right? So here, let me just help you guys find that video by putting it in the description so that you guys can find it. And you don't have to go searching around, looking around. It's just in the description here. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. There you go. Let me just delete the time entry. Save. There you go. Gifts. Gift. Alrighty. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Where's the best time to buy BTC, right now or tomorrow? I think tomorrow might be a little late for you. If you're trying to get it at the best price, I might say. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Honestly, I can tell you that much. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that, hey, if we want to trade it, right, we trade it like this, right? We wait for the breakout, right? We set our stops, and then we live with the results. So the breakout's right here, right? Once again, right? We go like that. So the breakout's probably a little bit higher than that, but yeah, we go for the breakout, right? We set our stops 2% after the breakout, and then we live with the consequences. Should it work? If it works, we make money, and if it doesn't, we don't. That's all it is, right? There is no, yeah, this is what you're gonna do for sure, and you're gonna definitely for sure make money, right? No, no, that doesn't exist, right? That does not exist. You have to take your chances, roll the dice, and hope and see what it gets you. Of course, you're only supposed to do it with 5% of your total portfolio, and then watch the market run. You don't want to get wrecked. You don't want to be the person who's. There's so many people who've told me that they started off with the one Bitcoin, which was their whole life savings, and then they lost it all on Bybit or Femex or wherever. Don't be that person, right? If you, especially when I saw this one person saying at first I deposit 0.1, right? And guess what? How much he should have went? Should have never went to zero on that, because you're supposed to have only maximum losses on 5% on whatever you have left every single time, right? And I'm gonna talk about that in my upcoming Bybit tutorial, right? I'm just gonna hammer that home. That's over and over again. 5%, 5% is maximum of what you have. 5% maximum you should ever lose, and it should be really less than that. But 5% is the maximum you should lose of whatever you've got left. And if you do that, you'll never run out of money. Okay. So, if you agree with that, I hope you smash the like button, right? You smash the subscribe button, right? And you share this link to everyone. Okay. Let's give you guys one more question. Let's see what else you guys got here. Somebody has asked me to do something, and I'm going to do it. Welcome to land of the real. Real Bitcoin. Real money. Real assets. Bitcoin. It is a better pill than this pill. Bitcoin pill. Be a part of it. Oh man, that's fun. That's so much fun. That's fun here. You know what? Nanites, man. Where are you guys? Nanites. There it is. There it is. The nanites. Nano. Let's see what Nano's doing. I want to know. Because Nano's interesting. Why is Nano interesting? Well, because Nano, I looked into it, and it has zero fees. And the way it accomplishes that is because you are effectively the miner, right? When you send out the coins, so you end up having to use up your own super use cycles, prove that you used up your super use cycles, and then that they know that you didn't just you're not spamming the network basically. Because if you try to spam the network, right, you'll only have an exponential growth of your usage of your computer to the point where you won't be able to do anything. So, and then on top of that, what it does is you create your own blockchain locally on your device, and then you share that blockchain with everybody else, and then there's validators that help assure that is accurate. Pretty interesting, pretty different. It's a different kind of. It's like a backward, different way of looking at the blockchain, and I thought, interesting. The only thing I don't like is that the rich list is just too lopsided to a very, very small amount of hands, right? If you just take out exchanges, 80% belong to the top rich people. So yeah, something's not right there. That's the only thing. All right, so but hey, I'm buying. I'm happy to be here. I think people are going to be interested in this thing, so I loaded up. Yeah, it wasn't at the bottom, the exact bottom, but it doesn't matter. I didn't buy this top up here. That's what does matter. So imagine if you bought right halfway up here, right? And you're like, oh shoot, I missed all of this, and then no, right? So it's just it's the opposite, right? You're like, oh shoot, I missed all of this, and then yes. Instead of no, it's yes. Yeah. So right now, let's see here. It is yeah, the volume's coming in, right? There's lots of movement. There's lots of action here. It's going from oversold to to and moving upwards. So it's got a lot of momentum. Got a lot of wind in its sail. So I'd expect. I like how, you know what? I like how I'm looking at this and I'm like, whoa, I noticed something very beautiful, right? That you have to like go, you have to look at it and go, make you go, interesting. Price action has been moving downwards, right? Averaging downwards, but volume buyers have been averaging upwards. Ain't that a thing? So this thing's ready to rock and roll to soothe your soul. Oh man, looking forward to that, man. Cause this thing, right? You want to know what this thing can do? Oh man, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Let's see, because it's fairly new, right? It's fairly new and fairly old, right? Because it's been around well before it was called Nano. So, and it was called something else. I just can't remember what the name of it is. But, I think a lot of people love stories that are saying, "Hey, I'm better than Bitcoin." Stories, basically, and so we could see this easily come back up to the 61.8 easily, but maybe even do something loco, right? All the way to 4x by the time this market ends, the bull market ends, and that's like, yeah, I know, it's going to be a fun ride. Yeah, that's like, no way. Yeah, so it depends, right? To see what happens, right? Because what might happen is that those heavy hands might end up dumping, because if they don't, what happens is they won't be able to exit all the way up here. They won't, because they'll just crush the market. So they'll have zero opportunity to exit, right? So it depends on how much they dump as they go along, as this price action continues higher, right? And odds are they're going to dump. So I really think, although this is a possibility that we moon this thing, with the high, with all the dollars and currency coming in, I would say stay conservative. And the 61.8 is where we probably might just go to only. But hey, anything's possible. We could go to that 4x level. Alrighty. Whew. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to let's see here. Can you check ETH, please? Thanks. Let's just take a look at ETH before we close off the show. Ooh, look at that. We are now coming back, right? And let's see if it rolls over. Right? It's gonna take a while, right? But if it closes here, what time is it? So we've got like 10 minutes, 13 minutes to the close, the daily close. So look out for that, because there might be huge volatility during a daily close. So if we come up here and the daily close is right where this is, it's just going to go whoosh, right up. Speaking about daily closes and stuff like that. I wonder. Yeah, maybe I should buy some ETH here right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Oh man, it's so expensive, man. It's so expensive. The ETH, man, just ain't right. But I'm gonna do it anyways because I've been dollar costing averaging into ETH. Right, I'm putting in 5 million posts every time I've got it, and I'm just buying, holding my nose, buying the ETH. Might not get that, so let's just go to. There we go. And I can't do this, so I'm gonna have to clear that and hit the buy. There we go. There we go. Got it all cleared up. Got a small amount of ETH, right? Not a whole lot, right? So yeah, let's see how that plays out in the next little while, right? What do you guys think about me buying ETH on the show? The Polkadot. Man, what's with the you know what? As a kid, right? I don't know if you guys remember this. I don't know. I'm probably gonna date myself, right? But back when I was a kid, every time I hear dot, it's like I think about being a kid, and we played like tag, and we say, "Got you got the cooties" and stuff like that. So I remember there's a saying, "Circle, circle, dot, dot." Now I got my cootie shots for all my shots, and it's like, and that's what whenever I see dot. Oh damn! I wonder if anybody remembers that, or I'm just the only one who said that back then, or we were just the only one in Canada that said it. Anyways, ETH rising. What should happen, or pop soon? Yeah, it's gonna pop soon. Probably in the next 10 minutes. Probably. Let's go down to the lower time frames on Bitcoin. Look at that. Well, would you look at that? What did we say was gonna happen early on the show? What did we say? Right? If you sit here, right, and just wait for the W's, you're gonna get them, and you're gonna get paid. Yes, there will be times when you take a loss. Yes, but overall, more often than not, you will be taking a win, and so you might as well just go for that. Just a simple, easy strategy, right? To play this market and win not every time, but more often than not, right? Enough to walk away with a lot of cash in your pocket, or a lot of Bitcoin in your pocket, because who cares about cash? Oh man, I can't believe it, right? Nice W. Okay, so I think I should close off the stream, even though we're 10 minutes away from the closing bell. I'm gonna do the dot and then close off the stream, and see what the dot's saying. The circle dot. Oh, that's BTC. Yeah, I mean, let's see here. Again, right? You know, this is why whenever you see this, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of education, right, on trading. Whenever you see this, if it doesn't come back to 61.8, when you see this, like, yeah, nothing's happening, and then, whoozoom, face rip. just stay calm, right? Relax. Get your fib tool out. Go like this. And buy the 61.8. And if it doesn't come back there, right? Which we can show you assets that do that. Let me if it doesn't come back there, right? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that really mean? It means that that asset is fully manipulated. Fully manipulated. Right? When it does these things, right? It's fully manipulated. And so it does it right. It did it right there. I remember seeing this a lot, especially priced in Bitcoin. I remember seeing it so often. It's like, what? And it would not come back to the 61.8. And then, but this one did, of course. These ones did, right? And priced in dollars. But I remember seeing this a lot, and I'm like, this is ridiculous, right? Especially these things, like, they're just absolutely ridiculous. They gotta always come back. And so when I see that in DOT, right, what I think is, what's it called? It's called a market maker doing this nonsense. So if we go to, I guess if we go to USD, do we see it here? Yeah. Just out of the blue. Yeah, you could say, well, Mr. D, there is a W here. Yeah, but come on. This was ridiculous. This was absolutely redonkulous. Redonkulous. Right? And did it come back to 61.8? Almost. Almost. Right? So this is redonkulous. This is somebody manipulating the price, basically. Right? Usually things stair step higher. Right? And then at the end they do this blow off move, right? They don't do it at the like, oh, I'm going side la 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 la. No. No. Right? No. This is like, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who's doing this? Right? It's certainly not the retail, right? It's definitely someone behind this is doing this, right? There's somebody, they probably not them directly. They probably called up a market maker and say, hey, pump this thing, right? And yeah, they can do that. And yeah, well, let's take a look at the closing bell, since we have like 5 minutes more left to go, I guess. And yeah, so on the closing bell, Bitcoin generally, well, you have to wait like 5 more minutes into the next hour before it starts to show its color, its true stripes. But yeah, it starts to move in some sort of direction on a closing, but not always. Not always. Right, so we're gonna close the day here. Let's take a look at what the day will bring if we were to close the day out. Right here. I'm going to take that off. Move it to the daily. So the day is going to be a nice green candle. What I don't like is there is no candle pattern on the daily that could say that this is actually bullish, which always worries me, but yeah. I need to not concern myself because, yeah, these daily candle patterns don't look bullish either, right? They look pretty bearish, but look what happened anyways. And I guess it's really the market's designed to do that, to shake you out of your position, just through the candle patterns itself, to make it look, oh well, it's going down. You might as well get out, and yeah, up. So this is the past history. Let's see. And we got 2 more minutes. Ethereum. Ooh, Ethereum looks like it's ready to pop. Ready to pop. 2 more minutes. Wow. I'm looking forward to that day that Bitcoin is is money because um, I swear to God, I here in Chile is the websites are the worst because the payment processors are like a mishmash of code together to make the payment system secure and safe and it just there's so many things that go wrong that half the time I spend like a half an hour just trying to buy something. And meanwhile, if I go onto a website that accepts Bitcoin, I just pull out my wallet, pay on my phone, and that's it. It's done instantly, and I don't have to spend so much time trying to fiddle with the credit card, figuring out okay what went wrong, right? Because when you pay with a credit card here in Chile, it's not like you guys do in North America. No, no, no. Right? It's not where you just put in the credit card number, put in the code at the back, and away you go. Nah. First off, you get a secret code, right? Saying, oh, did you make this thing on the sense of your cell phone number? Then you have to put in either they give you a YubiKey or something that gives you a new number every single time, or you have to put in the coordinates. Then you have to first you have to log into your bank account first. I forgot about that. First you got to log into your bank account, right? Then and then you have to like put in the security codes, right? Several different security codes. Then receive a note on your cell phone, and then you can pay. And if any of that goes wrong, you're screwed. So you could end up spending a long time because that could easily go wrong. And so it's a pain. It's a pain. I mean, I'd rather go to a dentist. I swear to God, I'd rather go to a dentist, right, than go to a bank here in Chile. It's too much of a pain. They make you wait, right? And the service is horrible, and nothing gets done. I mean, there we go. We're on a new time sign, right? And is there any action? Yes? No? Maybe so? Are we gonna go? Yes? Yes? Ethereum? You gonna fly? You gonna fly for us? Fly, Ethereum, fly! Yes, yes. There we go. There we go. It can be quite boring. It's like dry or watching paint dry, watching price action here. You know what I mean? But when you're watching it at the lower time frames, I mean. But here, you could pretty much say this is gonna pop, and yeah, you know where this is going. We've already discussed that, right? So, watch it. So watch that happen in the next hour, probably. Well, if not in the next hour, but by the time tomorrow morning at the very least, it should be well up here and headed even probably higher. And here we go. Bitcoin, are you going? Yes, you are. Like clockwork. We're seeing the magic, right? There it is. The magic's here. Kaboom. And is it volume supported? Somewhat. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. You can do it. Go. Yeah, you can do it. Push. Push. And yeah, we have our volatility. We have our breakout. We have the breakout. We have our W. And man, I'm not going to stick around to see where this thing goes, but it's going to be interesting tomorrow morning to see how this thing played out. Right? So if you are watching this live and you want to watch live tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock Santiago time, you can do so by purchasing Pandora's Wallet at a discount and also DJ15 token to get into the group, right? To learn how to get into to purchase the DJ15 token and get into the group, you just head over to DaVinciJ15.com, right? And then it'll take you to the page where you can learn all about how the token works and how to buy it, how to get into the Telegram group, and all that good stuff. Yeah, my token, it got punished, but you know what? It will rise again. Don't worry, it will rise again. Alrighty, next. Alrighty, so. Oh, wow. It's been a long day for me, man. Wake up at 4:30 in the morning every day, and I work out with my personal trainer on Zoom. And yeah, and then I just go all day long, non-stop, right? It's a grueling path, but you know what? I feel, and you know what? I know I don't have to work ever again, right? I have enough money to like just retire, supposedly, right? But I'm having too much fun. I just can't. I can't stop this. Can't. I just can't. I don't see how I'm going to stop this. That's why I think, you know what? As you know, if you don't know, that I'm buying up these tokens and then burning them, right? That's why I think this, by the end of this bull market, this is going to go crazy. Because when we take a look at my my YouTube channel, right? You see, right? I'm at 130 subscribers, right? I've gone over 10,000 subscribers in 1 week, right? My best video, right, is getting 150 views in 2 days, right? Every 2 days, so it's just nonstop growth, right? And I'm going to be putting it back into this token, so I think this token's gonna do, maybe, I can't say it's gonna do 1,000x. I can't say that. I really can't. I don't know. But I think it will do very, very well. I think a lot of people are going to be happy that they owned it in the very end. And you know what? I've also, if you read through my description, you know, at the very end, right, when I'm making all these profits, I'm going to give it back to you guys. I'm going to buy up all the tokens at the market price. So I don't see how, unless you're trying to trade it in and out, right? I don't see anybody being a loser, and if they just bought and hold at any price, right? So I think everybody will benefit from owning this token at the very end, because that's the end game. Somewhere within 5 years, I'm just gonna go, okay. Although I'm having fun, I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna just buy back all the tokens and at the market price. Ciao. Alrighty. So, what's Bitcoin doing? It's going higher, just like we said. Like I said, this is so easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Right? It is. It's like redonkulous, right? Bitcoin, even the last bull market, all you had to do was hit the buy button. You just need to know where to hit the buy button, when. And here, I'm showing you when to hit the buy button. And that's all you got to do. And you'll be making money. So if you're not making money in this environment, there's something wrong with you. There's really something wrong with you. Yeah, and so off we go on Ethereum too, right? Just like I said. Just like we said, just like I predicted. Exactly how I predicted. Exactly how I predicted. Oh my God, that's too much. Exactly how I predicted. Oh my God, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, well, we've dropped off a lot of people, so thank you all for watching. Thank you for participating in today's stream, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8, because I'm going to go to bed now. Cheers.